Good morning today. Sorry we haven't been on for the last couple days. We had some technical issues Friday night, so we didn't get to do our weekly live breaks. Um, we were gonna jump on yesterday and do a little something, but still acting up. Today we got it going. Um, I wanted to go ahead and get these out. It's about 11 a.m. right now, Eastern time. Um, we're having some, believe it or not, technical difficulties. Trying to get the chef video to work on his end. So I'll probably just put his picks um, into the video. That way we got them, and then next week we should have that all resorted and figured out. But I did want to get these picks out. I did want to get them to you guys while you still have a little bit of time before kickoff starts happening. So we'll just run through them really quick. We won't spend too much time on it, just because it's only me. So we're gonna go. I'm going Eagles against the Falcons. I think Jalen Hurts is gonna have a big year this year. I actually drafted him on my fantasy team. So, and I know far too well about the Falcons and their woes being located here in Georgia. So we're gonna ride with the Eagles. Fly Eagles fly. We're gonna take them in the points. If you're looking for an outright game, I think that it's got a high chance. Um, Falcons defense is suspect, man. Their offense is suspect too. They did not look good preseason. They got that new coach coming from Tennessee. I just don't like it. So I'm going Eagles +3. Over unders 48.5. I am leaning against even touching it. But we'll see. If I had to go, I'd probably go. I'd probably go over, honestly. I feel like the game will probably be like 31-21 type of deal. But I've got Eagles. Steelers, Bills. Also the chef, he's going Eagles as well. So I'll drop that in there for him. Steelers, Bills. I like the Bills this year. The Bills are my pick to win the Super Bowl. I think they make a big statement this week with this game against Pittsburgh. They got it at home. It's going to be one of the first times that they've had full stadium with fans in it. I think the Bills get it done. I think they cover. I think they should beat them by at least 7. So that's why I took them the -6.5. The chef, if I remember correctly, I believe he's on the other side on that, or no, he's just staying away. Yeah, he's staying away from it entirely. So it's just me on that one, and I'm rocking Bills. Um, I think the Steelers will come ready to play, but I just like the Bills too much. I think they're too balanced, too well-rounded, all 3 aspects of the game. They don't play around. Vikings, Bengals. So me and the chef are both on the Bengals with this one. This is also a circa million contest. I don't think I mentioned that yet. Also, the Eagles were a circa contest pick. So me and the chef, there's a contest out in Vegas. They have a couple of them. We used to do it's called the Super Contest from Westgate, the casino. We used to do that one. We probably will again, but we ended up switching over to Circa. Circa's got $1 million contest going. And the reason we switched over is because when they started up, it started what, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. But they did really good bonus stuff and kind of payouts throughout the season. Like every 4 weeks, there's a contest. Best record, you get like 250 racks. So we ended up joining. It's $1,000 to enter. We got hooked up with a proxy. We got a really good proxy. If you guys, are looking into this for something next year, let us know. We can hook you up with our people. It's an awesome time, awesome event. We haven't placed anywhere higher than I think 50th, and I think most of the time the top payout was like top 20, top 30. But I think this year it's higher. I think it's like top 100. So anyway, if you win, you get a whole lot of money. If you don't, yeah, you lose $1,000. So we joined, we did it. Me and the chef. These are our picks. So second pick of that, we do have the Bengals on there as one of them. You can kind of look at the list and get a head start if you want to. As far as where we're going with some of these, you can see it. But Bengals, yes, me and the chef are all over the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is going to come back like he never left. I got to admit, this one, the more that I think about it, makes me a little nervous because just Dalvin Cook. I'm not worried about Kirk Cousins. It's just Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook in the defense against Bengals. Jamar Chase worries me. If he can get going, they'll be all right. They got other weapons on the outside. They got Joe Mixon. I think the Bengals should be okay. I think they cover. They could win outright here. We're rocking Bengals. So next one we got is Seahawks Colts. Me again. This is one of our circuit contests. So the chef and I are both on the Eagles -3. I actually took a money line because I don't know, especially in the NFL, man. Anytime you get like before or less than 4 points, just take the money line. If you're taking a favorite with 4 or less points, giving it up, just take the money line. Trust me, do yourself the favor, because if you lose by half a point, 1 point, whatever, you're going to be upset. Just take the money line, eat that extra couple of dollars that you got to pay extra for that difference. Trust me. Next one we go in is Browns Chiefs. Oh, a little feedback on that Hawks Colts game too. I was all over the Seahawks until the Colts announced that Quentin Nelson was going to go, Carson Wentz was going to go. I think that adds a different aspect to it. The Colts defense is elite. They are not one to be messed with either. I see the Colts winning 10 games this year if they can stay healthy. But I like the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks, especially in the regular season at the beginning of the year, Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll and the staff will have them ready to go. They should be ready to go in Indianapolis. Whether it's on the road or not, they should be ready to go. So we're rocking Hawks. Browns Chiefs. This is another one. This was actually one of the ones that we were considering for. I'm just making sure I got his down. This is one we were considering for the circa. We were actually thinking Browns plus, I think it was +6. But we ended up swapping them out for another team that I'll get to in a minute. I still like the Browns. I think the Browns are going to have a big year this year. If they can stay healthy, I think they're going to come out. This is a game that they want to make a statement in and kind of put the league on notice that, you know, we're legit, we're here, hear us roar kind of deal. So I like the Browns. I like the Browns to cover. I think they could win outright. I see this game being more like 30-28 kind of deal. So if you're into the over/under too, I would go over. I didn't bet it. I'm not gonna bet it, but that's on you. Next one we got is Dolphins Pats. I think this one is the first one that me and the chef kind of butted heads on. I'm all over Miami. Dolphins. That's my squad. I think the defense is going to give Mac Jones hell today. And I think Tua's got a lot to prove as well. So we are rocking the Dolphins. I think the defense is going to get after him. I think they'll sack Mac Jones probably 4 times, pick him off once or twice. It's going to be a game of field position at that point. I do love the under in this game. I think, if I remember right, that's something that me and the chef agreed on that one. So we are going to under as well, and we both jumped on that. So if you're an over/under person, that is one to consider. I like the under a lot. I don't think the Pats are going to put Mac Jones in any crazy positions, with it being his first game against that defense. I also don't think the Dolphins are going to put Tua in any crazy situations. I kind of hope I'm wrong, and we open up the playbook for the first time in forever. But who knows? Who knows? We won't until the game starts. So I'm rocking Dolphins. I'm rocking the under. The chef is on the Patriots and the under as well. So knock that real quick. Put that up here. All right. And I will leave these picks up as we're going through. So don't worry about if you missed them or if you need time to kind of check them out. As we're going through these, I'll leave them up. And then I may even try to do, we may even do like a break, I got a 2020 Don Russ blaster. Maybe rip that before the games kick off. Who knows? We got about just under 2 hours for some games. I still got to get some bets in too. Next game we got is Packers Saints. So this is one that me and the chef are both all over. We like the Saints in this one and the points. This is also one that we dropped on the Circa contest, so it's one of our favorites. That's kind of the key and point right there. If you see anything in this Circa contest over here on the right side, bottom right side, that's going to be like our heavy hitters. Those are the ones that we like the most, 9 times out of 10. Or it's something that we were like, okay, we can't come to an agreement. I like this team, you like that team. Let's compromise. I can tell you the teams we did not compromise on were the Eagles, the Saints, and the Bengals. The other two, the Rams and the Seahawks, we were kind of going back and forth a little bit. But he talked me off the ledge on the Hawks, and he talked me into the Rams. So that's where we are there. So we like the Saints. I think they cover. I think Bakhtiari being out for the Packers is a big hit for them. That's their left tackle. He's kind of the solidifying piece of that offense. A-Rod can't get any time under that Saints pressure. He's not going to be able to do well. The Saints are going to be rocking after that hurricane. Super Bowl. The Superdome is going to be jam-packed, I think. Loud as hell. Drunk as fuck. So I'm all over the Saints there. Broncos Giants on the next one. Let me see. I think he took. Oh, he jumped off him. So he was on the Giants initially. Yeah, he was on the Giants initially, and he ended up jumping off. What's up, Steel City? Love Miami Week 1. Yeah, man, me too. Sorry, buddy, I didn't have the chat up on the screen. Packers all day. Can't bet against Rodgers. Hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm telling you, I'm worried about how much time he's going to get in that pocket to really get it out. But I love Miami Week 1. I think that defense does well. I'm with you. If Rodgers can get time, that's going to be a sketchy game. But I just don't know. I think the Saints are going to get after him. What did I say about the Steelers? I like the Bills, bro. I like the Bills. Much to your chagrin, my man. I think the Bills cover. I think that's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think it's going to be a defensive battle, like a bunch of field goals, maybe 23-16 kind of deal. I didn't bet the over-under on it. So maybe if you're looking at something like that, maybe the under is the play if you don't want to go, Steelers or Bills on that side. But I do think the Bills cover. I think they win by a touchdown. I like the Bills to win the Super Bowl this year. I think they get it done. They have to make a statement early. I think this is the time to do it. Steelers are good too. I hated how they ended that year last year. If they start this year like they started last year, they're gonna make me eat my words maybe in the first quarter. But the way that they finished, it's got a lot to work on. Packers last possession and they win. You think? Oh, all right. Steel City with the Steelers money line pick. You know what? I'm gonna throw him on there. I'm gonna throw you on, Steel. It's also Steel City's birthday weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It's his birthday tomorrow. So if you follow Steel City, make sure to wish him a happy birthday, give him a shout out. I know he'd appreciate it. I don't know if I'm surprised, to be honest, he's even reading this right now. I figured he'd just be in a massive blur. until Tuesday, but more power to you, my brother. Money line on the Steelers. All right, man. I'm putting you down. Steel City with the money line drop. It's on the board, so it's official now. So now, if it hits or not, we're recapping that bad boy. All right. Oh, SCP. You're still drunk. It seems like I'm still drunk. Broncos Giants. So yeah, again, the chef was on the Giants on this one, but I think he jumped off it. So I was not on this one way or another. I got Saquon on my fantasy team. I think Jerry Jeudy has a breakout year with Teddy behind the center for Denver. I got nothing. I got nothing on Broncos Giants. I'm not touching it. If you want to touch it, you touch the boat. I'm not. Cardinals Titans. I liked the Titans originally. I'm not a huge fan of their defense right now. I'm probably not going to touch it. Probably not going to touch that one. I was on Titans initially, but I jumped off them from the defense. It's just not. I got to see some. I got to see some with both those teams week one. So I'm off of Titans Cardinals. If you want it, get on it. Insider info. Ooh, Steel City with the insider info. What do you got? Is that for the Broncos -3? You like Titans? Yeah, I like Titans too, but I don't know. There's some sketchy with that. I don't like that line. It doesn't make sense. I feel like the Titans should be a heavier favorite than just the 3. Especially being at home. I don't know. It's just something weird about that. What's the insider info, bro? Fill us in. Fill us in. Next one we got is Jets Panthers. I was on the Panthers originally. I talked to the chef about it. He is a huge Panthers fan, and he is not on the Panthers. So whenever that happens, I bail. I jump ship immediately. I jump ship on this. I'm not betting Jets Panthers. However, the chef is betting the over in that game. He likes the over. So that is something to watch and consider for sure. Let me see. We're going to go under, type that out, and that'll help that. Kind of help separate these a little bit. There we go. So that's how we'll do it. If it's an over/under play, I'll write out which one it is, and that way, hopefully, it'll make it a little more obvious. How is Steelers, Bills, or Chiefs, Browns not primetime? I have no idea. What even is the primetime game? I know Raiders and Ravens are tomorrow night, but is Bills, Steelers, or Browns, Chiefs, either one of those even the 4 o'clock game, or are those both 1 o'clock? They should at least have something like that. Jaguars, Texans. I'm off of this. Again, I should be on Jaguars. It makes sense to be on Jaguars with how the Texans have dealt with their offseason and just the Texans and how they dealt with their season last year. It 100% should be Jaguars, nothing else. I'm not betting it. There's something weird. Sometimes everything on paper lines up perfectly, and you got to look at the numbers to make it make sense. So that's a situation I have here with the Jaguars Texans. Everything on paper, to me anyway, says Jaguars, Jaguars, Jaguars. The fact that the line is only -3 Jags when typically a home field advantage in the NFL is you know, the home team is automatically like giving up 3. That's kind of the standard. For the Jags to be favored by 3 only, I don't know, just some sketching me out there. I'm staying away from it. I believe that the chef jumped on the over. Yep, he sure did. So I'll throw that on there for him. But me personally, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So the Chiefs game is at 4. Okay, well at least Chiefs are at 4. I mean, the Steelers and Bills should definitely be at 4 or prime time though, like 100%. That's a potential AFC Championship game right there. That should totally be at least a 4 o'clock game, let alone the prime time game. And yeah, the Texans are absolute doo doo. Chargers Washington. I was on Washington. Um, Me and the chef talked over our picks a little bit because I was actually super high on Washington, and I'll be super annoyed if they don't pull this through. But I mean, or if they do pull it out and beat the Chargers, because obviously I had them. But I'm not betting this either. I'm staying away from this one as well. Um, Again, if I had to pick one, gun to my head, I'm going Washington. I like their defense. I think they're like sneaky good this year, but I also think a lot of people think that they're sneaky good. So maybe they're not really sneaky good. They think they're sneaky, but they're not even sneaky good. They're not good. They're just not sneaky and they're bad. So that's what I'm worried about. Um, we'll see. It's kind of the same other. It's the same thing with like Cardinals, Tennessee. There was just too many moves sort of made, and the offseason was a little just too odd for me. Again, everything on paper says the Chargers should beat the fucking brakes off of them. Derwin James is healthy, Bosa's healthy, Herbert's healthy, Keenan Allen's healthy, Mike Williams is healthy, Austin Eckler's healthy. Everything about the Chargers says they should just wax them. But the football team are favored, and it doesn't make sense. So I'm just not going to touch it. I'm going to see how it plays out. I believe the chef took the under. Yep. So I'll throw that up there for him. And again, the chef will be on for next week's. He's just having issues on his end right now. He's trying to get that sorted, but we'll have him on for next week's show for sure. So you guys will get a face to the name. Football team -1. I'm with you, Steel. I'm with you, Steel City. There's something. That's what my gut tells me, man. But there's something too that's just weird about that. So the chef talked me out of that one, but we'll see. We'll see if I regret that talking off the ledge. That influence. Bears Rams is the next. I was off this initially. This is one that the chef had me jump on. This is also one of our circa picks. So we are all over the Rams and Stafford's debut. I thought, I still sort of think that this is a game that the Bears are looking at like nobody's giving us a shot, because of Andy Dalton as quarterback. Everybody thinks we're going to get blown out. Stafford's first game, it's LA, it's the first real sellout in that stadium. I think the Rams take it. I think the Rams take it, but again, the Bears, that spread has me nervous. I could see this game being a 6-point game on some fluke Andy Dalton magic, or Justin Fields comes into the second half and throws, 150, 2 touchdowns, and the Bears lose by 3 kind of deal. I could totally see that happening. I am not super stoked about that game. I did jump on the Rams. Like I said earlier, that was kind of our compromise game. That and the Seahawks. So I did jump on them, but I am super weary of it, especially because the Bears have plenty of experience against Matt Stafford. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. That's definitely one to watch for sure. I may have to jump. I don't know. Steel City, that's a great point, man. So Steel City, I don't know if you guys can see this in the chat. He makes a point that the Chargers have a brand new coaching staff, which is true. It's also game 1 for him. So he thinks Rivera and that defense is just going to dominate. And I feel it. I could see it 100%. That's how I had it playing out in my head. But we'll see. Next one we got is Ravens Raiders. Ravens Raiders. Let's see. I don't think I had one in this. No. Initially, I was Ravens. I still kind of want to say Ravens. Me and the chef were going back and forth on it because he thinks that Vegas is going to be rocking with that first sellout game, which they are. I mean, Monday Night Football, it'll be packed. It'll be crazy. They haven't had a football team in whatever. So that stadium will be packed. It will be rocking. Can they compete with the Ravens? I know the Ravens have had a lot of injuries at running back, but the Ravens are also a Super Bowl type team. The Raiders, I mean, they're closer than they have been, right? But is Derek Carr really a Super Bowl quarterback? I don't know. I don't think so, personally, but could be wrong. That's somewhere that I could see Cam Newton going to. Side note, as a backup, potentially starter for Derek Carr if something were to happen. I'm not on this game. I don't think this is one that makes me nervous, so I'm staying away. Let me double check the chef's picks to see. I think he's off it as well. Yeah, he's off it as well. And actually, he is on the Chargers too. I just saw that, so I got to make that note for him there. The fact that he's on the Charger, I don't know. I'm still torn on that. I may jump on Washington. I may rock with Steel City and jump back on them. I'm sort of bouncing back and forth in my head. Last one that we're going to go over is the Bears and the Rams. So I like the Rams again. We kind of went over it already of my issues with it, but you know we're going to rock with it. I didn't realize I had them on there twice. Oops. I wonder if I forgot a team. Let me just double check. If there's any games I want to talk about that we didn't. 49ers Lions. I mean, that's absolutely disgusting, but we could talk about it. I'll throw it up there. I'm not going to bet it. I can tell you that right now. If I was going to bet it, it would 100% be on the 49ers because, let's be honest, it's the Lions. I'm not betting it. I'm not touching it. If I had to, I'm on the Niners. I don't think the Lions are going to do anything this year. I think they're basically playing for next year. They're just not telling people that. They're going to try to get a good draft pick. Go get some players for their future. Let's see what happens. So again, quick recap on this. It's about 11:30. Tried to get through this sort of as quick as I could so that way you guys would have plenty of times to get your picks in still and kind of look over some stuff if you wanted to, check some things out. So just take a quick peek. We'll do a quick recap on it. So me and the chef are both on the Eagles. We're taking them plus the points. I do like the Eagles to win money line though. Steel City is on his boys with the Steelers. I am on the Bills at -6.5. So we got a little get ripped showdown going on there between me and Steel City. See who comes out the prevailer. The Bengals, we have the Bengals versus the Vikings. We took the points. I think it was +3.5 when we got them. But that one is one as well that I like the Bengals to win outright potentially. The only thing that worries me is the run defense and how they kind of contain Dalvin. I think they'll be able to hold Thielen and Jefferson enough. It's Kirk Cousins. Come on, people. So I like the Bengals. I think Joe will come make a statement. Jamar Chase is somebody to watch in that game. Seahawks Colts. We're rocking Seahawks. I'm on Seahawks. If you're going to bet that game, I would advise it go money line. Anything under -4 as a favorite, just jump on the money line. Eat the money on your end. Eat that extra couple bucks, and just give yourself that extra security cushion. My 3-team can't lose parlay. All right, I got you. Let me run through these, and I got you. Browns, I am on the Browns. Browns Chiefs. I'm taking them plus 6.5. I think they cover. I think the Browns are gonna have a big year this year. This is a game that they got to make a statement. They got people healthy. This is the time. Dolphins. I love the Dolphins against the Patriots. The chef is on the Patriots. We're also both on the under. I actually need to make a note of that. Got to remember to knock that one in for that under. I love the Dolphins here. I think they're actually just going to wax New England. We usually split one with New England anyway. The fact that we're going to New England at the beginning of the year rather than in December or something like that is huge. Usually the New England comes and plays Miami at the beginning of the year in Miami, which is, I mean, it's another benefit. Super warm, super humid. But I like the Dolphins. I like the defense. I think they're going to smack them. Saints, Packers, we're both on the Saints. That's one of our circa picks again. Bakhtiari being out, I don't like it. I think Cameron Jordan's going to have a field day. Him and, I forget their other guy on the other side. Davenport, Marcus Davenport. Broncos, Giants, I'm not touching it. Cardinals, Titans, I'm not touching it. If I had to, I'd be on the Titans, though. Sort of talk myself off the ledge with the help of the chef on that one. Panthers, Jets. The chef is on the over on that one. I'm not touching it. Jaguars, Texans. The chef is on the over on that one. I'm not touching it. Chargers, football team. The chef is on the Chargers. I am going to jump back on the football team. Steel City talked me into it. Let's row the boat with Riverboat Ron. Washington football team, money line. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with you. I'm with you, Steel City. You know what? I'm going to throw you on there with me, brother. I'm going to throw you on there with me. Boom. Oh, got the P on there again. And then on that one, the Chargers, Washington. The chef is also on the under on that. So we got 3 more to go. Rams, Bears. We're all over the Rams. I'm sketched out about that one. I'm not going to lie. But we're rocking with it. Rams minus 7.5. Ravens, Raiders, not touching it. 49ers, Lions, not touching it. So the ones that we did for the circa contest, we did Eagles plus 3, Seahawks minus 3, Bengals plus 3, Rams minus 7.5, Saints plus 4. I'm going to give you 2 3-team parlays that I love. The first one is the Eagles, the Bengals, and the Saints. I think that one's solid. I like that one a lot. Probably my next favorite, if I had to use different teams other than those 3. I mean, I do like the Browns. I do like the Browns a lot. For some dumb reason. Yeah, the 3-team I like the most is Eagles, Bengals, Saints. But if I had to pick another 3, I would probably go Eagles, Bengals, Saints. I'd probably go Bills, Browns. Oh, I'm forgetting my Dolphins, man. Hold on. Nope. So the parlay I like the most. Lock this in now. Eagles plus 3. Dolphins plus 3. Now I'm trying to figure out my last hitter. You know what? No. I'm sorry to do this to you. I'm switching it up completely. So we're going Eagles money line. Okay? We call this the BT dub. The balls to the walls parlay, ladies and gentlemen. We're going Eagles money line. We're going Dolphins Patriots under. Right? And then the last one, I'm really thinking the Saints plus 4. Because I could see Aaron Rodgers go down last possession, get some dinky field goal or some crazy touchdown to sneak that game from New Orleans. So I'm not sure about the outright on New Orleans. If you want a super safe third pick at a little bit of a higher thing, you go for 49ers money line against the Lions. I mean, that's a no-brainer in my opinion. You could go 49ers money line, Eagles money line. That'll sort of weigh it out-ish, maybe. And then Dolphins Patriots under. I think that's going to be my go-to money line. I'll probably drop a 100 or 200 on that one myself. I gotta add that under in the football team back to my solo. So yeah, if I had to go, I'm going Eagles. I might go Eagles, Bengals, Saints, and Dolphins as a 4-teamer. And I kind of like those money line, all of them. If you actually want to, get super fucking dicey. Or the other one, which is a little more safe, a little more less risky. I'd go Eagles, Dolphins, Patriots under, and the 49ers money line. I think Eagles money line, Dolphins, Patriots under, 49ers money line. That's solid for a 3-team. And then you got Eagles, Bengals, Saints, Dolphins. You can go either against the spread or money line on those. That'll be a nice little payout for you. So that is our Week 1 NFL show. Appreciate you being on with me, Steel City. The chef again he'll be on next week for next week's picks. We'll try to get next week's picks out a little bit sooner, maybe kind of like the same time we do our college picks. We try to get the college picks out like Thursday, Friday. So that's what we'll try to do this week too with NFL. We just had some issues going on our end with technical stuff. So don't worry there. We'll be back on a little bit earlier next week. I will leave these games up for now. I think I'm going to jump back on in a second. I might break this. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. But I have a 2020 Don Russ blaster. Might rip that prior to kickoff, kind of just to get the blood flowing. So if you want to jump in, buy in on that, let me know. And I'll throw that up there. But these are the teams that we're rocking. This is Get Ripped Squad. Catch us in the Circa Million contest. If you're in that, good luck. If you're in the Westgate Super, good luck to you too. Let's win some money this year. Football is back, baby. Football is back. All right. So let me end this. I'm gonna get this post up so people can get these picks. It's about 11:40 now Eastern time, so you still got about an hour, a little over an hour, a little less than an hour and a half to get some stuff in. Let me get these up on the YouTube page, and then I'll jump back on for a little bit maybe before these games start and see if we can't rip. We also got some Luminance, we got some Illusions, we got some Contenders, Chronicles, Don Russ. We got a whole bunch of football. We got some Prism. So yeah, we might do some stuff before kickoff happens. But good luck today. Go Fins. Go Steelers for my boy Steel City, even though I'm betting on the Bills. I mean, it's a win both ways, so it's all good. All right, guys. Peace out. Good luck. Good luck today, and catch you in a little bit. If not a little bit, then we'll be on tomorrow for the recap for sure. Got to do a college recap, and we'll do the NFL recap maybe before Monday Night Football. So